Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to Provoking Safety, the channel where we think, talk, and do safety with the intention of provoking it at home and in the workplace. Today's Friday. Once again, happy Friday. It's another edition of What Were They Thinking? And, well, we know it certainly wasn't safety. So, you know what? With no further ado, let's dive in and have a look at the pictures. And here we are. This is awesome. Ingenuity at work. You can't say much. Well, we can say a lot. Let's start with a few things. Well, he's got a work platform that isn't a proper platform. He's using a lift, a hoist, and call it whatever you want. And he's got a pallet on it, and he's standing on it. There's no fall protection, no guardrail. I would say that, yes, he's at least 10 feet off the ground. He's got an incorrect work area. He's also working above an exit door, and he's not got anything roped off or barricaded or anything else. And I do realize that he might be the only one working. There's always the chance that somebody could end up coming through that door. Not a good deal. At least close the door. But let's zoom in. There's an added bonus. Let's zoom in. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, come on, zoom work. There we go. And I don't know, is it just me, or does he look like he's missing some ear protection here and some eye protection? Yeah, I think so. Good deal, using a huge cutoff saw, cutting out that stuff. And you know what? I'm young, I can blink quick. Lots wrong with that picture. But let's look at pic 2. Another person cutting concrete. You know, you don't even have to zoom in. You can see clearly through those ears that there's no ear protection and there's no eye protection. I'm also kind of concerned that he hasn't got the area blocked off. It's members of the public. Now, I mean, I can't see the whole picture. He might have it barricaded. But also what's disconcerting is I'm concerned that he's going to have some birth control happening if that wheel gives way. I don't know, just a thought. You might want to brace yourself, and I understand it's hard in the knees, but go down on one knee. Get your body core close enough to the work where you're actually going to be braced. But hey, that's just me. Now pick 3. Honestly, I don't have a lot of words for this. I can imagine the conversation though. Don't worry, I honestly don't need a scaffold. It's not that far to fall. I'm okay without guardrails. I don't need a harness. I don't even need a platform big enough for my boots. I'll just be up here for a second. I've investigated a lot of accidents, and where people have been hurt badly, there's always regret. I really wish I had done this properly. I really wish I had done this properly, etc. But anyway, let's move on to pic 4. I know they go overboard, I think, with those requirements. Yeah, they have 5,000 pounds, 6,000 pounds. It all depends on what jurisdiction you're in. I'm pretty sure that the craftsman made a really strong wrench, or Mastercraft, or Snap-on, or whoever. I'm sure they did. But the wrench was designed to do up and undo, or tighten or loosen, if you want, bolts and nuts. It was not designed to be an anchor point. I honestly don't think the conduit or pipe or whatever it is here, or the channel iron, were designed either. I honestly can't see an engineer stamping it. I don't see an engineer stamp present. So once again, likely not a good thing. In fact, fall protection anchor points are designed and have the ratings they do for a reason. You should use them. But let's move on to pic 5. I'm envious of this person's ability to balance and everything. He might have been involved with a circus prior to actually doing this kind of work. And I'm sure he said in his mind, look, I'm fine. These rails are big enough and they're strong enough, and I'll just fall onto the stage. Not a big deal. If you're going to use lift equipment, use it for its purposes that are intended. Use it the way that it's designed. Use it the way that the manufacturer's directions state. And above all and beyond all, you know what? If the law says stay inside the railings, stay inside the railings. It says it for a reason. Gravity sucks. Innovation. I can just hear what this guy was saying. I got tired of changing wheels. I wanted something that would last longer. Or I couldn't afford an angle grinder. Or I couldn't afford a cutoff saw. Or I didn't have a cutoff saw. You know what? Pick one. You pick one. When we have tools, we should use them for what the purpose that they're designed for. And a lot of times, half-inch drills will accommodate small cutoff wheels and small grinding wheels, etc. But usually they're sold with that purpose. If you're MacGyvering something or MacGyvering the attachments, if you're not using it the way it's rated or designed, it's just stupid. It's not innovation. It's just stupid. There's going to be a hurt somewhere. Oh, this one. This is awesome. I guess nobody told this fellow about circumventing safeguards. Air nailers have a trigger system so that you pull the trigger and you press the head in to nail. In this case, what he's likely done is he's likely taped the trigger. In fact, if we magnify this, I'm pretty sure that we'll see some sort of, looks like tape around the trigger. Hard to tell, not that clear, but I'm thinking there has to be for him to fasten it to a 2x4 and use it to nail higher. But hey, kudos, at least he's not having to stand on a forklift or on a pallet on a forklift to use that air nailer. Necessity's the mother of invention, I guess. Last pick for the day. And I've heard this lots. Hey, you know what? We haven't had a fire here in years. Or you know what? The stuff is going to be here for just a little while. There likely won't be a fire. Don't worry, not a big deal. Likely was never a fire. That stuff was likely cleared out. In fact, sadly enough, it was likely replaced with other stock. There's laws in place for keeping fire extinguishers unobstructed and keeping firefighting equipment, because it looks like a coiled hose behind there as well, unobstructed. And also for keeping the approach to fire exits clear. The yellow hatch mark or the yellow stripes on the ground are there for a reason. They're to illustrate the path to the fire exit. And here we have a pallet jack sitting on one. So we do have a partially obstructed fire exit. Once again, these are a demonstration, certainly not what to do, but what you shouldn't be doing. There's laws in place, regulation, code, rules, etc. for a reason. It's not just to delay work or make work go slower, because that makes no sense whatsoever. It's for the protection of people, property, assets, and you know what? It just lowers risk. Hey, do me a favor. If you like the content, do me a favor and hit that like button. Just give it a click. If you didn't like it, well, you know the drill. You can go ahead and clobber that unlike button. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Ding the bell. You'll get notified of new content. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great long weekend. I'm not going to be here for Monday because I'm going to take Thanksgiving off as well. Until I see you next time, think safety, talk safety, do safety with the intention of provoking safety at home and in the workplace. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of mine and this coffee. Take care. Bye for now.